Are you like me and feel like you are making crazy strides toward your golf goals and then out of nowhere feel like you haven't ever hit a golf ball before? Well, that is me today. I lost my draw path out of nowhere and started slicing the ball before this entire lesson, which I have not done since the start of this entire journey. So we are back with the #1 ranked coach in California, top 10 in the US, and the coach for Bryson Dechambeau to get me recalibrated and fixed. So stay tuned throughout the video where I give some big news around Caddy AI, which I'm building for all of you, which gives you access to the greatest golf coaches in the entire world like Dana. So with that, let's get into the show.
Awesome. Keep letting that toe come up. That's good. Awesome. Okay, so in my view there, I don't see anything that wrong. Okay. So come on over here. Yep. So I kind of want you to think kind of in a smaller term here. It's like, okay, I'm going to get really, really good from here to here.
Yep.
And then once I've done that, then I'm gonna get really good at getting to this position in my backswing. So like I'm not there.
Yep.
Because once that happens, then it's that way.
Yep.
All right. So getting this would be second. But if we can't control this, then we're not in the right spot.
Okay. Cool.
So this is like chip pitch action.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So you're gonna kind of anchor your weight on your left foot. What's interesting is, yeah, that looks good. Weight goes forward on the backswing a little bit. Okay. Chest goes forward, pelvis goes forward, chest is in front of your hips.
Mm.
Okay, so this is a mini golf swing. So it kind of shows up like your golf swing where you go back and you kind of throw your head forward.
Yeah.
Right? Which loses kind of room to the right for your arms to stay in front of you.
Yeah.
And then if you look at your right elbow here, your right elbow is a little above the left. So like your right elbow gets a little there instead of more there.
Okay.
See the difference?
Yeah, so one thing there, because I know we put this over before.
Uh-huh.
So even if it's over like this, are you saying like it's like still like this even if it's over?
Okay, so no, your elbow is good at address.
Oh, okay.
The problem is that when this upper body goes towards the target,
yep,
and or left bends too much, because it is starting to left bend quite a bit early, because you're kind of throwing everything forward, you lose range of turn to the right.
Okay.
So when you lose range of turn to the right arm, the elbows get further apart. So it does this,
okay,
and then this gets unstable.
Gotcha.
So if this is here,
yep,
like that, my right elbow's down and I have the width between my right shoulder and my hands.
So then this just goes back, like how?
So just
how do I change it?
Yeah, turn, go and turn. So feel this turn's more level, and this is in front of you. There.
Okay.
So this is more right. Would you agree?
Yeah.
Okay,
sure.
but this is staying more centered or forward. So now your elbow is under this elbow.
And then what was I doing here? It was just
you were forward, like leaning this forward.
Yep.
And tilted. Now this elbow is above this elbow.
Okay, got it.
So it gets a little disjointed.
Got it.
So then on the downswing, this is why your chest likes to, well, in your full swing goes like this to try to shallow it out, and then you hit the bottom, you hit the ground.
Yeah, that was the biggest mishap.
Yeah. But this isn't bad. I mean, okay, you're hitting, look, your handle's forward. Okay, your wrist is turned down. Okay, so like, that's not bad. It's fine. So to me, like, I want you to start every day. Like, okay, this is #1. I know I can hit the ball first from here to here. Then I go, okay, well, I'm just going to turn to 90 degrees, make sure this is set fine. Like this is in front of my chest. And I'll give you the range, like where it should be, but like keep it that simple. If that's okay, you're probably not going to have this look.
Yeah.
And then you're going to be shallow and club every time.
Would you say, and this is something I was tinkering with, like, am I bringing this back with my chest versus like my arms?
Yes.
And then would I, like, when do I stop using my chest for the backswing versus like?
Well, you're actually doing it through your core. So like you're winding your rib cage.
So I'm not really, I guess.
It's not an arm swing.
So it's just like this?
Yeah, I'll put you there.
Okay.
So let's up to the ball.
Okay, cool.
But the good news, like the most important thing is that looks good.
Okay.
So here's the good news. You don't need to work on that. If
Okay.
this messes up in your full swing, something else is messing up.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because you know when you start that I can do this and it's fine.
Yeah.
Okay. You don't need to over grind. Like, here's the thing, like all these, I can't get this to happen.
Mm-hmm.
Well, there's something going on why that can't happen. It's either the right arm or it's your body's too forward on top. They're kind of interrelated.
Mm-hmm.
You're getting like this.
Yeah.
This arm goes that way.
Okay.
All right. So take your setup. And we're only going to like P3 lead arm parallel. Okay. So do your backswing. Good. So this is turned. This is in front of you more. Turn this more. There. And then if I put a shaft here, this is your checkpoint. There you go. See that? And then this is away. So now this right elbow is under this elbow. This is turned about 85 degrees.
Okay.
Okay. Now hold that. Look at the ball. That's where you need to be. And don't make a bigger swing than that. Good. Go for it. There you go. There you go.
Mm.
Okay.
Okay. Got it. I'm dragging.
Way too much of, I'm just, from what I've seen,
Yeah.
and by the way, like you've sent me swings. So, and this is going back like a month and a half ago. And number one, you're putting a lot of speed through your system. But the thing that keeps kind of showing up is this head goes forward, left shoulder goes down. So you lose range of motion to the right.
Mm.
So if you lose range of motion to the right, your right arm is going to try to get it. Left arm's going to try to get it, and it starts pulling across your body.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it's that way. Okay?
Yeah.
And that's it. Good lesson. Okay.
So basically, I'm just like throwing this, and I'm following it like until.
Yeah.
the
So
top.
it depends who we're talking to. So if we're talking to a long drive guy, they're probably, because they all do, rotate really effectively through the rib cage. They do. So they think they throw the club down the line.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and that's correct. Rory does that. They do that. You have to learn to do that because you want to do it with your arms or you want to do it through your wrists instead of it there.
Okay.
Okay.
And I'm doing that to the top of the backswing.
Yeah, but we're only going to halfway back today.
Okay.
Good. Awesome. Awesome. Do that again.
Yeah.
There
Oh,
you
it's
go.
gotta be over here.
So it's in front of your chest,
Mm.
the hands.
Yeah.
Turn enough that the arm is in. See that? So this is rotated enough.
Yeah.
This arm is actually in. See that? Like
Yeah.
20 degrees, 30 degrees,
Mhm.
but it's in front of your chest.
Okay.
Got it?
Yep.
So this isn't getting behind you.
Gotcha.
Hit it. There you go. Cool. Okay, easy.
Easy.
So the training is going to be around, okay, I'm a bigger person. So when I rotate and I go to the right, okay, see how my arm, it hasn't done this.
Mm-hmm.
That's independent. And so if I do this, my arms don't get conflicted with the top of my rib cage, i.e. my chest.
Yeah.
But if I go like this with my arms early, which is a lot of amateurs do, that's a fake turn.
Yep.
It's like, oh, I got hand depth. I'm like, yeah, but the problem is you do this and then you're over the top,
Oh, okay.
right?
Yeah.
So if anything, like if you look at other sports like baseball, the ball is getting wider and away from you. And then it's starting to still go back this way through the transition.
Mm.
It's not going like this,
Mm.
right? So if we look here, so that setup is really good. So there's no conflicts here with like tilts or anything like that. You start to go back. See how that looks more together?
Yeah.
Now your arms are more in front of your chest. So your side bend's at 45. Your chest is now back 1.9.
Yep.
That's different.
Yeah.
Normally your chest is forward. Pelvis is 0.
Mm-hmm.
You've turned 83 degrees. Turned 100 degrees. And then from here, when you start down, turn, much better. Okay. Now, you're a little bit rotating with your chest, like you're trying to turn your chest a little bit.
Yeah.
You don't need to do that.
What do you mean by that? Because I feel like I'm doing that, I just don't know. And I'm not. Okay.
Okay, now here's why. So normally when your arms get behind you,
Mm-hmm.
how do you get to the ball?
Okay.
You rotate your chest to get your arms out,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then you
Yep.
stand up.
Yes. Yeah. Exactly.
So yeah, so that pattern's kind of in there.
So then, what is the alternative?
Well, you're pretty good. So it'll go away. But the handle's forward. That looks great. That looks great. I mean, that looks like a tour player. So other than the little error of there's a little bit of like twisty here.
Yeah.
We call it twisty. All right.
Yeah.
We're effectively like, I mean, your hips are going forward.
Yeah.
Your chest right here actually looks pretty good, but then the pelvis will start kind of moving through a little earlier. But overall, you're pretty good. I wouldn't even like worry about it.
So I'm using my chest to get back.
Just don't use it to get through.
Then what do I use to get through? I just
Use
like
your lower body.
just like this.
It'll go.
Oh, I
Yeah.
see. Okay.
Like
Yeah.
I wouldn't even focus on it.
Yeah.
Like I
got it,
put
though.
all your focus on P3
Gotcha.
because you'd be surprised like what you start to kind of pick up because like that follow through is money right there.
Gotcha. I'm curious. So when I'm doing this throughout my chest, like I'm trying to get to the backswing, and we only did it till halfway, and that's 100. So does that mean to the top it's like 120 then? That's
No, it's like you don't need to turn anymore.
but then that I guess that's a question. Like, do I go
Well,
up
we're
with
not even going to worry about it.
go up with my arms? Or-
Yeah, a little bit,
Oh, okay.
but we're not going to worry about it.
Okay.
So keep doing it.
Okay.
So keep going. Arms are in front. That's awesome. Good. Good. Let me look down the line. Keep doing it. Decent. One more.
Okay. Should I feel close? Because this is another thing that I've kind of experienced. Like, I feel like I always because this feels like level, but it always seems open.
Yeah, you have to feel closed.
Okay. Like, this feels really closed. Is this like fine?
You're good. That's perfect.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
Those are nice. Like, look, the contact piece is actually pretty good.
Yeah.
Like, you haven't clanked anything.
I guess my biggest worry is like that shot.
What?
Like, it sounds good, but like I feel like that was just open.
Okay. Well,
So-
don't worry about it.
Yeah. I went into circles just trying to figure out how to organically get square. Oh, that was a little chunky.
A little more freedom in your arms. I want you to relax a little bit.
Okay.
There's way too much like rigidity here. Just kind of let it go.
Okay.
Good.
Dang it.
Okay. So let's take a look.
And before we take a look, wanted to share with you all some exciting news. If you're new to my Scratch to Scratch journey, I've recently been building a new generation golf app where you'll be able to get virtual lessons from the greatest golf coaches in the entire world like Dana, because golf is hard enough, and why waste months and months of your time trying to figure out why you slice, which I would have done if I didn't get this lesson. So far, we only allowed a few people to join, and each student so far has been getting some game-changing recommendations to fix their swings. And now we are letting more people off the waitlist to get in, so if you haven't already, check out caddyai.io, the link is in the description, and join the academy. And for every single student in the academy, I give you guys an option to hop on a direct call with me, just chat, meet, and to get feedback on Caddy AI so that I can build the greatest golf app for all of you. Lastly, if you're enjoying this lesson, please go down below and smash that like and subscribe button. Each one of you do allows me to bring this exclusive type of content to you all for free. And with that, let's get back to the show.
So, I know you want to control the face. I know you can do that from here to here,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Not up here yet.
Yeah.
Okay, so there's a lot of precursors that have to go on. Not a lot, just a couple.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put on your deal a buffer and a training thing. So, and I'll show you that right now, so that you don't mess up.
Okay.
Okay, so instead of you going downstream at things like thinking about here and thinking about here, and it's like, okay, you can't do that. Golf swing's too fast. So let's look at here. So is that nice? Is P2 okay?
Mm-hmm. I think so.
You think so? They're all green.
It looks okay.
Okay, so they're good. They're within reasonable tolerances because it says green means go. Okay, so, and then is that better? Yeah, it's perfect. So see the shaft. This is very polished, very Adam Scott-esque, right? Right here. Adam, I know you're watching. Don't let that go to your head, okay? See that right elbow? That's better.
Yeah.
Okay, so now when we look at that, we go, okay, at the top, is that in a good spot?
Yeah. Pretty good.
And then here, is that okay? What did you notice?
Yeah.
Kind of spinning, very twisty.
That's my chest.
Chest, hips, everything just kind of just twist. So the whole system's like,
Yeah.
where do the hands go?
So the alternative is side bending, or?
Well, I want you to kind of create some more width and kind of let the club do more of the work than what you're working at it, because then you side bend late, and that's what opens the face.
Okay.
So when this comes out, this is what I was saying earlier.
Yeah.
So when this whole thing, like, you got to be careful with rotation.
Yeah.
It's like Instagram, like, look at the turn. It's like, okay, yeah, but if your hands are out here,
Yeah.
like, that ball is going to start over there if the face is square.
Yeah, that's.
And then it's going to slice over there because the swing direction's 15 to the left. So here, we want to get this right.
Yeah.
So if we look here at P5, that left arm is 2-0, it's 2 out. Now it's great for fade patterns. So like, you know, if you're Alex Noren, maybe guys in that pattern, yeah, but they also straighten the right arm fast. So they get the arm out and then they straighten the right arm down.
Okay.
Right? Keeps the right shoulder up so they can move left.
Yeah.
And that's a cut pattern.
Yeah.
So, but in reality, you need more separation. And if anything, staying closed longer, like this, like Rory. Here, now you couldn't do this before because you were over here.
Yeah. 100%.
So now that you're here, and then you kind of land, that gives you time. This all kind of goes here.
Yeah. So
before you think of anything, it's not actually rotation yet.
Yeah. Okay.
And that's why you hit it to the right, because it's out, you stand up, so you stand up,
Yeah, I feel like I always do that.
and then you swing left.
Yeah. So I guess for the lower body, when I push back, I actually just keep standing up.
Well, you have to, because you're going to miss the ball.
Yeah.
So going ahead again.
Yep. Sorry.
Go back.
Go back. Let's go back.
Okay, so P5.
Yes, P5.
So you're literally learning P3.
Yeah.
I don't care about the top. Here,
Yes.
and then downswing. So you're going to feel like you actually are closed more. So you go closed, land a little left and closed.
Okay.
So where did this go? Back.
Yeah, behind.
Where did my head go? Stayed back. Hips went forward. This works now more to the right.
Okay.
So you got to do that first.
Yeah.
It's not hands out, shaft back. Right? It's none of that stuff. It's get the lead arms got to work back. Okay?
Okay.
So, you ready?
Yes.
And for your golf machine guys, this is a CF pattern. Okay. You ready? So we got to get 3 right, and then we can do that.
Okay.
Okay, so 3 is where? Good. So that's your backswing. So this is in front of you. This is turned.
Yep.
And then on the downswing, you're going to land closed more like this, so your arm goes back with it.
Okay. I see. So it's.
That's right. Do that again. And feel like when you do that, you land closed. Hips are actually going this way.
Like that?
Like, look where my hips go. That way. Like 45 degrees. Look, do this.
Like this?
So go to the top. So do your backswing. There. Okay. Now if you landed 45 degrees, see how this went forward?
Yeah.
And this goes back.
Mm.
See how your pressure went onto the ball of your foot?
Yeah.
Okay. Your pressure can't from the top go straight to your left heel, or you're straighten your leg and you'll wipe it. So if you watch me, look, I'm here. This is just me. I go here, there. My pressure's going that way.
Mm.
Where's my body?
Mm.
There.
Okay.
Yep, do it without a ball. Like you're still wanting to spin. I want you to land closed and almost lateral 45.
And then once I'm here though,
Don't worry about that.
Okay.
Get this right first.
Yeah. Okay.
So backswing P3. Done. And then feel like you actually go this way. And then this goes that way.
Oh, so rather than coming inward, it's like it's coming this outward.
Yeah, it goes diagonal. Like if you're gonna hit a tennis racket, okay, you wouldn't go like that.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, you'd go this way.
Yeah.
This way. That way.
Yeah.
Right?
Okay.
Yep. And then what's the feel?
Whoa.
Better. So you actually started it that way properly. You do that again? You got it? Yeah, you got it. Congratulations. That was really different. Okay, look at this. That wasn't a stand-up wipe.
Yeah.
Right. That was a push.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, so your only body of work are like three things. So my first concern, okay, prior to even starting, is you hit most of your balls from here to here. Just so that you're not like this, you're just chipping balls, getting your wrist angles right. Okay, without a lot of tension, without a lot of effort. If you're able to do that, and you're like, okay, this is pretty good. They're not slicing, I make good contact, and they're starting on line. Then you go to P3, you get that under control. And then from P3, because you're not like this anymore, you're here, right arm's good, it's in front of you. Then you're able to land left closed and then swing to the right.
Okay.
That's really it. So if we look at this, we go, okay, I'm very happy with that. Like that looks good. Everything kind of worked together.
Mm-hmm.
Check on sports box, make sure the rib cage isn't forward. Okay, it'll tell you. Then you land closed one of these days. Head should not go forward with it. So if you see your head go forward, you know your lower body did not go forward enough. That's different. So see how your head's back, your hips are forward? You don't normally do that. Normally your head's forward and your left leg's extending. Normally you're going that way instead of that way.
Okay.
Look at that.
Okay.
See the handle's good there?
Yeah.
Head stayed back. See how your hips are actually... So what's interesting, that hip turn's different. See how your hips are actually still pointing this way?
Yeah.
So as I'm hitting, my hips aren't like this.
Yeah.
That would be bad because now my chest is down. It's the hips are still pointing that way.
Okay.
So that's like McRoy. So that's hip extension. So your butt's tucking under you, and then your arms are straightening out to the right.
Gotcha. So, okay, got it.
That's a really good picture. Like that's the best I've seen you look there. Right? Screenshot that one. Because that's a nice picture.
Did this go straight? I feel like that one went
a little right.
But I feel
a little
like
right.
the face
That looks
is
good.
fine. Yeah.
And then that looks good.
So then that's just... And then...
Stop pulling your arms behind you.
Oh, sorry.
Do it with your chest turned.
That...
Okay, stop pulling. So there.
So there.
This there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Then it's land left.
Yeah.
Forward with the lower body.
Mm-hmm. And then from here...
And then the head back. Then you're able to swing to the right.
And then like that.
So you got to remember how I said like in the past, like the golf swing is a mixture of horizontal forces and vertical forces.
Yep.
So this is frontal plane torque. This is horizontal.
Yep.
That's just relating for like feels, like what a player feels.
Mm.
So if you look at like Scotty Scheffler, his arms go in, they come out, right? So they actually come out.
Yep.
But he's got to throw a massive horizontal so he doesn't hit a pull cut.
Yep.
And then he goes this way and his right foot goes behind him.
Mm-hmm.
That's just how he matches it up.
Yeah. But it's the same outcome.
Same outcome.
Yeah.
And for feel purposes, like when he cuts it, he probably does less this. When he draws it, he probably has more this.
Mm.
So like a high level golfer, they figured that out.
Yeah.
That's a feel thing. Now, under alignments, so if you're just looking at alignments, or you're looking at ground force, they should match up.
Okay.
But you go, okay, like this left arm's too far out. Why is it too far out? It's too far out because this is still back. This is maybe this way.
Mm-hmm.
Well, now look what's happening.
Yeah.
Hands are way out here.
Yeah.
Hands are in. I'm not changing where my arms are. I'm doing it through my body.
Okay.
Right? So then I'm there. And then wham!
I see. Okay.
Right? Okay. Do it again.
Try
That was
it.
nice. So don't be afraid of horizontal force.
Yeah.
You could have too much. Like you could slide to oblivion, and that wouldn't be good.
Mm-hmm.
And you can have too much of this.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like you got to have the right mixture.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I was just so scared I'll slide so much.
Well,
maybe I'm not
no,
even-
but also your head was forward at the top.
Yeah.
So you would kind of teeter-totter. You go like this, and then you go like this.
Yeah. Okay, let me try this.
That's why P3 is so important. There you go. That cannot slice.
Yeah, for sure.
When you hit a ball, it's not this and that, because now the spine's that way. And then you're like, stand up.
Yeah.
So that's basically what goes on.
So I just need to do this,
Yeah.
land, and then go through it.
And be really cognizant that this, like, I wouldn't even mind, like, if you got a ball between your arms at home.
Yeah.
I'm not a big fan of tools,
Yeah.
but like at home, like this is here, I could turn. That's here, and I'm not there.
Gotcha.
See, now I'm not doing that.
Yeah.
This is the big thing with you.
I think the one thing I was just scared of like using my chest the entire time was like making this move all the way here, because I know like we try to pin this like going this way,
Yeah.
like lock it, but
And that's fine.
Yeah.
Like you creating resistance there is a good thing.
Okay.
But
Gotcha.
let's
Yeah,
just
yeah,
get the alignment right.
Yeah.
So just kind of walk me through it.
Okay. So we're gonna go to P3 with our chest, and then landing, and then we're just basically going through it.
There you go. See how it's drawing?
Yeah.
Starts right, draws back. You need to wear that out. See how your divots are shallow?
Yeah.
They're not banging into the ground?
Yeah. Instead of digging forever.
Sick. Now they're all drawing.
Yeah.
Don't try to draw it more than that. That's perfect. They're not crossing the pin. So that's perfect.
Yeah. I guess I'm just like wondering if it's like has to draw so much that it goes back in this line, or am I even hitting it that way? What am I even doing?
Oh, it's perfect. Yeah, you're good. It's starting a little right and drawing back. You got wind off the left too, so.
Yeah, I guess it seems from my angle it's just like pushing, but
Chest, arms in front. There you go. Now do it. See that? Look at the spin axis.
okay, that one was drawing.
Okay, but why did it draw more? This is very, I can't stress this enough. You didn't pull your arms in around
Yeah.
you. You had good arm structure. Why did that draw more?
Is it because I was farther right?
And you were turned more to the right at P5. So P5, you were less like that. So your
Okay.
arm's more in. So it instantaneously wants to make your swing direction go more to the right.
Okay.
Like if you just look at it that way. So everybody's like, quote unquote, looking at this from like a circle, right? So you have to feel, for now, that your circle's here, right? So instead of here. So normally you're this way.
Yeah.
You need to feel like the circle shifted there by P5 to hit out on it.
Gotcha.
Most important piece.
Yeah, right now when I'm here and I'm just going at it, am I not spinning there? Or
No, because
setting
you're
up?
going lateral. It means you can't kill rotation.
Mhm.
Okay, it's going to be there.
Yeah.
But you can overdo the rotation if you don't have enough lateral force.
What do you mean by that?
Going more forward with your lower body,
Okay.
right? Now you can overdo that too.
Yeah.
Sick. Another draw.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
fine.
so you have a pretty good redundancy going on.
Yeah.
This is where you're going to hang your hat until this is a good, clear feedback loop.
Okay.
Like I want it to be like, I don't even think about it. I get this taken care of.
Mm-hmm.
If you can do this, you don't add to it. It's
Okay.
like here, boom. It's just like hitting a return. That's it. Like you don't have to add any more things to this. But if you start seeing this happening, this is probably going there again. You're going 2.5 inches forward with your head right off the ball.
Yeah.
And then it's just, I'm gonna dig a trench if I do that. It's got to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Can I see it from down the line? Just to
Yeah,
kind of a reference?
absolutely.
Yeah.
Perfect. Perfect. Wow. That's different.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Okay.
It's just, I mean, it's interesting to me. Like, I just feel like it's gonna push all the time because I'm like and I'm like going this way, but
You're afraid of it going right.
yeah, and it's just coming back. But I'm not
Yeah.
even like thinking about my wrists right now, which is
Good.
I know.
Your wrists are fine.
I know.
Which is what I mean. You can't, like, I can't do it enough. It's like, yeah, but if you're steep and you're ahead of it and you're standing up, like you're just jamming yourself.
Yeah.
It's like, it's not going to work. Like you just
Yeah.
go click. Okay, I did it. Click. I did it. You don't need to like crazy torque it.
Yeah, I guess it's just like when I'm disassociating on the full swing, and I feel like when it gets left behind here because I'm going so separated.
Yeah. Well, you can't have your arms behind you.
Yeah, it's just like when I like I guess fire this, it like makes my wrists like that. instead of,
Yeah,
like-
because you're spinning your chest open.
yeah, probably.
Yeah. If I go like this,
It's just gonna go.
that's a problem.
Yeah. that's the
But if
problem.
this is here,
Mhm.
that's not a problem.
And
And
you
it
just-
doesn't mean, because
okay.
we got to be correct here,
Yeah.
doesn't mean that I'm not creating separation,
Yeah.
and this is having torque on it, which does this,
Mm-hmm.
but I don't spin my chest.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Okay.
because then it throws the arm out. So this was a 10. I'm gonna put the nice lines on for you. Mid hands, and then we'll do shaft plane, shoulder plane. Okay, so is that okay?
Yeah.
Very good.
Yeah.
Is that right arm better? Better, right?
Yeah, it's better.
That's your full backswing almost.
Yeah.
See, so you're not ripping the elbow behind you. Land. Lead arms in now.
Oh,
See
now
how
it's
your
in.
and your
Okay.
rib cage is facing the camera.
Yeah.
You're plenty of rotation. Your knees are already square.
Yeah.
Now, if your knees were closed, we'd work on separation, but they're fine. So when you get to P6, now it's inside. See,
Yeah.
rib cage is 6 degrees to 10 degrees closed. Hips are square to, they're actually probably 12 degrees open. And then here, now you're hitting out to the right. Shoulders are square. Rib cage is actually open. Hips are open.
Yeah.
So you got to remember that when I say shoulders are square, but rib cage is open. Shoulders look square. Rib cage is like 25 degrees open. Let's just say,
Okay.
right? But you're not trying to get it 50.
Yeah, that was like I would pull everything.
Yeah. And then look how you're down the line. So your exit. See how the club keeps staying more down the line. And that was a nice little push draw.
Yeah. Okay. That makes sense.
That looks pretty.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Do it again. This is why like tilts and turns matter.
Yeah.
So like, and you can overdo it. Like if I had a 7-iron and I said 45 degrees of tilt of my shoulders, okay, is what I'm looking for, and you go to 48, you now start moving the swing direction too far left.
Yeah.
Now, if I go 45 is the shoulder plane and I go to 42, I'm going to move the swing direction to the right. Right? So like you kind of look at it like these things matter. So if I under rotate
Yep.
and I left bend more, well, now my arms are going to be the most out.
Mm-hmm.
And then conversely over here. That's why there's all these different ways to swing a golf club. And there isn't one way that's right. It's like, okay, if you have a good player who has a pattern and hey, I want to cut the ball and I only want to cut the ball. I never want to see it hook. And then you're like, okay, that's fine. You're not going to throw a bunch of draw pieces at them.
Mm-hmm.
You're just not. And then conversely, if somebody wants to draw it, you're not going to throw a bunch of cut pieces.
Okay.
Because what happens is it starts conflicting with feels,
Yeah.
and then they're never heard of again.
Gotcha.
It's true. Like,
Yeah.
seriously. It's like we all, as golf coaches, I'm talking to the masses here, we all have like our ideals
Yeah.
of what we kind of like to see.
Mhm.
And that's fine. Like, and we can have different ones, and that's fine. Like, I don't care. Like, it's golf. Like, who cares? It doesn't
Yeah.
matter to me. But when I was 25, it kind of mattered. I was like, oh, this is really important. You got to be like this. I'm like, okay, yeah, whatever. Like, come on. Like, I've seen too many good players do too many different things
Yeah.
that go out and shoot 60, like falling down. Like Scotty Scheffler's falling down hitting a driver, right?
Yeah, it's wild.
And he's like a superstar. So like, does it really matter? Okay, well, we need to know why he does it. Okay, how he puts his pattern together. So he'll never get off, right? So it's important. So for you, it's like, how do you create control? Okay, let's create control, and then we layer the speed on top of that.
Mm-hmm. And so, I mean, this is with a 9-iron. Obviously, I'm gonna start playing.
You're gonna start playing a lot,
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna.
and you need to
start
play
coming
with
in.
really good players.
Yeah.
Okay,
You gotta
like
get me with
guys that are
those guys.
studs.
Yeah.
And by the way, and it's okay to take other advice when you're
Yeah.
out there, like,
Okay.
because you got to learn how to hit shots.
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm not omnipotent. Like, I'm just some teacher. So
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
just remember, like, you're gonna learn from a lot of different players. You're like,
Mhm.
okay, you saw this guy hook it around a tree. How'd you do that? All right, like that's where you learn.
Yeah.
Hit a high ball over a tree. Hit a flighted ball to a back pin. Try it. Successfully do it. Fail at it. Whatever. But like, try to find like really good players.
Gotcha.
You know,
Okay.
even if they're your followers, like if you probably have good players that follow you because they're
Yeah.
golf nerds,
Yeah, for sure.
right? So play with them. You
Got
know,
it. When
hopefully you guys are at country clubs and you
Yeah.
invite the boy out to play,
Yeah, no more mats, man.
right?
So I know. So I mean, obviously I'm gonna play, but like, can we like go down the line here with the same feel,
What do you mean?
like just longer clubs?
No,
No.
no,
Because
you're gonna get good at this, and you're just gonna do it with every club, like, but just do it right now with this.
yeah, I guess
Just
because
get successful at it first.
when you were saying the 3-wood, it's just like a different.
Yeah, like I don't 3-wood, whatever. It's the same feel.
Oh my god, I'm forgetting how to do it. Okay.
See, that's why we're not going to 3-wood.
Yeah. I got it.
So remember, rib cage rotation, head goes to the right, arms in front. There you go.
Oh,
Didn't forget it all.
I did one. I know what I did there.
Okay, good.
Here, let me do that again. It's good contact.
Money. 2 in a row.
Yeah. The other one, I slightly ripped my chest open, like an extra couple, but
That's fine.
That was pretty good.
That's the least you learn.
I was coming in here. I was like, oh my god, I lost all my all my
No,
skills.
No. Stripey.
Sounds better.
Well, you're not digging a trench anymore.
Yeah, I think I had a problem where I was just like trying to get this. So
I know.
I
You're like,
wanted-
wrist angles? Sick.
I was like,
You just deep dive. You just Googled it. Wrist angles.
dude, you don't even
Supination. Okay.
You don't want to look at it, dude. It's just because I really wanted the
like,
look.
okay. It's like buying Bitcoin. Like one of those what are those shit coins? You're like, your buddy sends you like a shit coin, and you're like, all in, all my account, my whole thing. Hey,
Don't remind me of 26 feet.
diversify.
Oh my god! Don't look at my Bitcoin history. Oh, that's PTSD, bro.
Do you say PTSD from
Yeah.
Bitcoin?
Don't do it. Don't do it to me.
Sweet. And there you go.
That's a pretty
That's
good draw.
all. You're just doing that.
Okay. Let me do
Okay.
a couple more.
Those are all nice chip draws, good contact, good bottom, not gouging. Superintendent loves you.
Yeah, I know, right? Oh my god. I gotta release that one more.
Stayed back on that a little bit.
Yeah.
Sick.
Dang.
Okay. You got this?
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. What are you going to do practice-wise? So the first and foremost, like, I would rather you, like, okay, this is not that hard to do.
Yeah.
Like, you have some checkpoints. I'd rather you just go on the golf course and mess it up as much as you can.
Yeah.
Just play. Find people that are good players.
Yeah.
Minimal range work. Like, just, okay, this is the feel, and go.
Okay.
And I'll give you kind of my timeline that I tell people. And this is basically from like high school kids.
Yeah.
Like, if you want to look at kids that shoot par and they started like into 8th grade and they're shooting par at the end.
Yeah.
So they're hitting balls kind of every day, but not a lot.
Yeah.
But they're playing 5 days a week.
Yeah. I just need I turned my chest too open there.
Still a good shot.
Yeah, it's not pushing like crazy. All right, let me do that one last.
So now do it only to P3.
Yeah.
Decent.
Yeah, it's not bad of a shot. I could just keep playing with that.
That's the point. So the point being is, like, that's a 9-iron. You're only chipping them 110 yards.
Okay.
Very consciously and slow.
Yeah.
And then what's an extra 30 yards?
Yeah, just like a little more.
I mean, really, yeah. I mean, just speed it up a little bit.
Yeah. Okay.
And then you do that with every club. But when
Yeah.
you just start like standing up, not getting the alignments right, then you need something to go back to.
Yeah, that's what I've gotten. Like a month ago, I was just kind of lost because I was like, oh my goodness, I'm trying so many different things.
Yeah, you can't.
And
You
I
got to
got-
just this.
Yeah.
This is it.
Yeah.
Don't add to it.
Okay.
And play a lot.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
And then if you miss it, you go back to this, which you will.
yeah.
Everybody does.
Okay, I am feeling good, and hopefully my slice doesn't reappear anytime soon after this lesson. Oh, also, if you haven't already checked out Caddy AA, go to the link in that description, and if you have, check out this video down below. YouTube recommended me to suggest it to you. Hope you love it. See you there.